Turn me up, D-Son.
What is going on, my people? Welcome back to the Unfiltered Empire. You're back here again with your boys. My name is Mello. I got my guy with me, Jai.
Yo, what's up?
Man, we are back with greatness again. We're here. It's been a little while since we shot a video, but we're back together. Have a lot to talk about this episode. You know how we get down. We're just gonna spit some truths, spit some great conversations out at you. The main goal is to make you think. How you been, my guy?
Been good, man. Just been working hard, you know what I mean? Getting prepared for this move.
Yeah.
Your boys moving in June.
Yes, sir.
Getting a house, you know
Congrats.
what I'm saying? Appreciate you. You know, just trying to stay focused and keeping my mind at ease. What's going on with you?
Hey, man. First, I love to hear that, bro. Like, you don't see most people our age getting homes.
Mm-hmm.
So getting a home at our age, bro, that's an accomplishment. Especially because we're in the housing crisis.
Yeah.
So that's literally something we got to just take a second for to be praising that.
I appreciate it.
But you know, I've been great. I've been going through life. I stopped working with my job, so it's been an up and down battle while going through that. It's been real. It's been like, you know, moments where you're having to really find out who are you,
Right.
and what are you doing, and knowing what you're doing, and knowing that you have to stick to your script, stick to your structure, and stick to your system so you can get to where you're trying to go. So it's just been learning myself and learning more and more how to battle through conflict, because conflict is gonna come no matter what you do. It's how you battle through that shit, bro. It's how you get through it.
Yeah.
If I'm being real.
It's good though. That means you're staying focused and you're
Yeah.
actually on the path that you know what I'm saying, that you've already
Oh yeah.
But yeah, staying on the path that you trying to work towards, and that's really what we're trying to do at the end of the day. We're trying to be self-sufficient, have our own business. You know what I'm saying? So
Build
it's
systems.
good that you got that time to now focus on just what you need to do for you.
Most definitely. It's a learning curve, and it's also survival mode, because you're taking the ultimate risk that you can ever take on yourself and betting on yourself. Like, I'm now believing in myself that if I'm going to work again for somebody else, I'm going to at least do something I want to do. And then since I'm turning down different offers, and I'm not going to say turn down different offers, but since I'm turning away different opportunities, and I might see something, I'm just like, it's just not going to work out for me. I'm taking a risk. I'm taking a leap of faith on myself. And it boils down to fully trusting and knowing that as long as you stay true to you, and as long as you stay true to building a structure and a system, you will prosper in whatever you're trying to do. Like, even losing my job, and I say losing it because there's a bunch of different stipulations of why I stopped working. But it's like, even going through that phase, I sat back, I'm like, bro, I just moved out to Atlanta. I live out here. I live on my own now. I'm sustainable on my own. I don't have a car in the moment, which is fine. Like, because I have public transportation. Where I lived before, I did not have public transportation.
Some people are gonna make excuses about that. I don't have a car. Well, I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything.
And bro, I live in the hood. So it's like,
Yeah.
if you really think about it, I'm the one that's gonna be saying, yeah, I'm not gonna leave the house. I'm never gonna go anywhere. But it's like, everything's an opportunity. Like, I get to now pace. Me and Bear were talking about this the other day. My patience is actually growing, because now I'm not in full control of everything anymore. Now I have to when I go wait for the train, I'm waiting for the train. I'm not getting in my car, turning it on, and just going to where the fuck I'm trying to go. I'm actually slowing down, taking the time to myself, and just starting to now process things at a different pace. And it's helping me with my mental, because now I'm slowing down. Like, all right, bro, don't rush to this. Don't rush to everything. Break this down. How you're trying to grow. Break this down. How you gonna survive? Because most people are in survival mode. Think more of how to survive, but you stop thinking how to build structure. You stop thinking how to build a system, because now you think a system isn't going to save you. Money right now is. When realistically, money right now is going to put you back in survival soon. I realized that. I made money right in the moment, made a good amount of money right in the moment, and I'm still back in the same position. So it's like, why am I back here? What has caused me to get back here? What do I need to work on mentally, physically, emotionally, logistically? Like, what do I need to work on in my mind? It ties into survival mode, man. I definitely want to talk about right now the reality of life for a lot of people. A lot of people are living in survival mode. One check and it's over. One check away from it being over. One check away from, one sickness away from, oh my goodness, how am I going to survive? How am I going to put food on the table? That's why it's so key and so important to protect your mind right now, and protect your body and your energy, because since we're in survival mode, and since we are in this phase where we have to bustle, hustle, grind every single second of the day, we gotta. Oh, I gotta get this done. I gotta get this done. I gotta get this done. But you have no clear structure, and that non-clear structure is leading to no clear income. Because if you don't have structure, I read something by 19 Keys, an amazing thought leader. I consider him my mentor just from watching his video and learning from him. And he said you don't have a money problem, you have a mind problem. Your mind is cluttered. Your mind is all over the place. I'm breaking down some of the things he said. Yeah. But your mind's all over the place. And now, how do you think you're gonna break down a path to where you're trying to get financially when you're on a road that's like this all day long? They're just going curve. You're not on a straight path, and it's never a straight path. But you want to at least envision a path. Right. You want to envision something that's gonna get you to where you're trying to go. How do you handle survival mode, man? I know you're not living in survival mode, but I'm saying, like, if you were in a situation right now where you are on your last check, you just got your last check, and now you got to survive, you got to make sure everything happens, how are you mentally going to take that, and how are you mentally going to try to push yourself forward? Most niggas quit.
You gotta talk to your parents, man.
You have to, no matter what.
That's the first step, actually. Now that we're talking about it, that's going to be a nice little transition. Survival mode. If you have parents to talk to your parents. They're going to give you instant relief, and they're going to give you an instant solve to your problems. They might not all parents are the same, so I'm not going to tell y'all just follow blindly. You know what I'm saying, right behind whatever your parents are saying.
But you're saying from how you were raised.
But yeah.
And what you know.
That's the first step that I would take. Okay, I have this problem. Let me now go sit behind people or sit next to people who are now going to help me make sure my mental is straight. Because that's the first step, just like you said. If my mental's not straight, if the people around me aren't keeping my mental straight, then now when I'm in survival mode, I'm just frantic. I'm oh shit all the damn time. So that's your first step. Okay. My next step is gonna be making sure that I'm still following the path that I set for myself. You already have goals to accomplish. You already have things that you've already been thinking about in your head. It's now time to go ahead and start manifesting those things.
Most definitely. Especially with the time you have.
Right. Because now you have unlimited time. It just goes into what Melo's saying. He doesn't have a car now. You know what I'm saying? He don't got the gig. Now you have 12 hours, or 24 hours.
24.
But you got 12 hours to now wake up, brush your teeth, wash your face. That's 30 minutes that you took. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Now you got a whole nother 12 hours to figure out what can I go and do. So it's time to start manifesting those goals that you want to get knocked out. It's time to start working on that business idea. It's time to start focusing on yourself.
Because in this time, all you really have is yourself. That's plain and simple. Yeah. When you're in survival mode, like your parents, they're gonna give you guidance, they're gonna give you advice.
But you can only rely on that one person.
Yep. And when you go to bed at nighttime, when you wake up, it's you versus you.
Yep.
It's you versus the thought that's in your mind.
That's in your mind.
When you wake up in the morning.
So that person that's in your head, are they talking to you to tell you, let me wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning to start getting my day started?
Or they're telling you to lay in bed and relax all day and think that
TikTok.
Yep. Think that something just naturally gonna magically happen to you. and you're gonna just come upon someone that changes your life randomly.
Or do you feel like you're just gonna one day just go viral off of something? You're just gonna make one post and you're gonna go viral.
Yeah, because you've seen it happen to other people. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it happened to them, it's gonna happen to me. If they can do it, I can do it, which I agree with that. But we don't see the work that people are doing nowadays. Like,
damn, this is gonna be a good video.
I'm telling you, bro.
Shit.
Like, you don't see the work that people put in. Because later in the video, we were gonna talk about social media, but we can low-key tie it in right now a little bit with like media distractions. You see glamorous things all the time in front of you on the screen. I see so many things where I'm like, damn, so they got the life. Even people my age that have a lifestyle that's living at a higher caliber, doing XYZ, doing different things in their life that is great for them to be achieving. And you bring the thought process out now. Why am I not there? And why am I not in that position? I want to experience that. I want to go drive that car. I want to be in that penthouse. I want to be on that balcony seeing this view just like how they are. And that's the trap of social media. That's the trap it was made out to set for you. It was set on you and prey on you just so they can work on your mind and take over your mind. Because instead of focusing on your goals and what you're going to achieve to get to that point in your own life, because it can be so many different things. We see at times what other people have, and we might want exactly that. But deep down in your soul, you don't really want that. Yeah, you want the accessibility to have it. Yeah, you don't want it. You just want to have it and be able to get it when you want to. And that's a difference because you don't know what the work is that the person putting in that got to that point in their life. I use NBA players as a great reference because I know a couple NBA players. Like, people don't see the work that these guys put in the gym behind the doors. When the cameras are off, when the lights are off, when the gym is empty. No one sees that work, but you see the work when they go on the court and they start hooping. So then you go to LA Fitness, you go to the gym, I go to the gym, I go to these different things. I'm not going to try to be them, but other people now are trying to be at that level without putting any work in. And it's just like how money don't come to us by just thinking about money and saying we're going to make a lot of money. What's the work that we're putting in? And I'm saying that to myself because that's what I've been doing in solitude, like in the solitude time of being by myself and being alone. It's like I just start thinking and wondering now, what are you doing to build structure? What are you doing to build a system that's going to get you the money? And then stay off of social media. Stop watching these people's lives because it doesn't matter. What they doing, what they got going on, that shit does not do anything to you and your person. When you wake up in the morning, you're not waking up with them. You're waking up by yourself or with your spouse and living in your reality. You're not living in their reality. They're living without having to go pay a bill. Well, paying bills, but they got their money covered. The bills are not really thought of no more in their mind.
Exactly. You're
thinking about every single bill that's coming because you got to deal with it yourself. So stop comparing yourself to these people on social media. It's a trap. It's especially my beautiful black queens. Stop comparing yourself to these other females that are just putting on filters all day long and not being anything and being far from natural. Just believe in yourself. Believe in knowing that you have the power to get to where you're trying to go. You're beautiful the way you are. Mentally, spiritually, in your soul. We're all naturally beautiful people. And if we try to be the best versions of ourselves, we'll notice how far we get. Because we're watching other people be the best version of their self. And we're starting to be stargazed by them instead of thinking we're not the star. Instead of thinking we are the star, actually. Because we are the star in our own lives.
Facts. Because there's a lot of people out here that, again, you're following that trend.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And if you take a picture of yourself and you reflect on the image, how do you see yourself? Are you going to see yourself as a Beyonce or a, you know what I'm saying? Hey, even if you see yourself as a Sexy Red type of person.
Which is crazy.
Hey, it is what it is. The point is to see yourself as beautiful.
Most definitely.
Because you are smart, you are intelligent, you can do what they're doing. It's time to stop following that trend and now go out there and start doing it yourself.
Energy is the reason why people are where they're at, because of what energy you exert into reality. And that energy now turns over into what you now create. So if I'm putting energy into watching someone else exert their energy and get paid off of it and make profits, I'm exerting my energy for nothing of me, that nothing goes back to me. It goes into, I was going to speak, like kind of going over in different topics at one time. We spend, and I say we as black people, we spend so much money on different brands and different clothes, and we're making other families rich, but then we're not spending the same money on our own people. We're not spending the same money on ourselves. We're not helping out our brother that's trying to build something, that's trying to sell some fruit juice, that's trying to sell a t-shirt for real. We're not helping these people out, but we're gonna go buy some clothes because of the logo and the name that's on it. Because now when I go on social media, everybody wants to see this. Everybody want to go see what I'm wearing. Everybody want to go see what fit I put together, how I look fly, how I'm walking through this that way. And now it looks like I got money. And just like Dr. Umar said, we might have $10 to our name, but we want to look like we got 10 million. A white man gonna have 10 million in his bank account like he got $10 to his name. Like it's a vice versa. It's a world that we are putting ourselves into, and we're just running a game on ourselves. It's like a psyops, and we're the ones that are running the psyop on ourselves. The easiest people to control, like media distractions. So I had some notes down. We're gonna talk about Diddy, Tory Lanez, the Met Gala a little bit. How these are all big headlines that you're seeing on social media, and yes, the Diddy trial is crazy. Like I tell people, a RICO case with one person name is an organization that one person ran and owned is kind of crazy. You just got to kind of put two and two together a little bit. Diddy also said a lot of crazy things about the alcohol industry and the Sean John things that he had going on that people don't want to really bring back up anymore. But they're seeing what's happening to Ciroc. They're seeing what's happening to the alcohol brands right now. What he's saying was true. A lot of the things he was saying about the background about what they're doing is true. But then it also goes into, let me think, because we're in a day and age where a lot of us are distracted. We are distracted in the worst ways to where we don't think for ourselves anymore. So then it's like, I'm always going to tell someone, well, let me ask why and let me think. Because, yeah, look at the brands right now. Look at if you look at the alcohol industry, you got to know where the money's coming from. You got to know who's funding everything. Because a lot of these black people are the image, because what are we? We are the biggest consumers on earth. So when you have the biggest consumers, who best to put out there as a publicity stunt than the people of this consumer? And so that's why you want to put black people on the front of betting. You want to put black people on the front of alcohol. You want to add us to all of these things because we're going to consume it the most. We're going to go run the bag up on that. So it literally goes into, we're watching millionaires fight for attention, which we see in real life every single day around us. But then we are struggling and fighting for survival, fighting to survive. And instead of coming together now and thinking, how do we continue to grow with each other? Because I keep it a buck. We got about a year, maybe a year and some change. Some people don't like hearing it. Some people don't want to believe it. Well, I keep it a buck with you. We have about a year and some change before shit really starts hitting the fan. Trump has been in office for more than 100 days. If you were to take him out of office right now, it'll take 40 years to redone what he's done. Think about that. He's been in office for 100 and some days, just say 100 days. If you take him out of office right now, go search it up, go find it yourself. Everything that he has done, executive order wise, executive bill, it would take 40 years to rewrite. He's done it in 100 days. What do you think the next 200 days is going to look like? What do you think the next year is going to look like?
And then I want y'all to observe something. If Trump just did that, he was just elected. 100 days later, he's done enough damage to now 40 years later, this shit's still not fixed. Let's go back to the Biden term for a second. Let's go back to the Biden term for a second. They were bullshitting in front of y'all's faces.
Plain sight.
Playing with y'all.
But we're so distracted.
We can't get this. We can't even get student loans.
Oh man! Now they're coming for these. You know, who owns the most student loans? Black women. like that's what people also don't realize.
Student loans paid, but we can make sure to sign off on some stuff for illegal immigrants.
They did a clean sweep.
So ICE, bro. Like they paying them under the table, boy. If you know somebody, here you go.
We have to. I have to, and since I've been doing it, I feel like it's my power now to instruct the people that aren't doing it. Because the people that are doing it, they don't have to sit here and agree, but they're not also consuming what everyone else is consuming. If you think about Project 2025 and you hear about these different things, all you had to do is go on ChatGPT and just search it up and have them read the PDF for you and give you notes on it. Or go on Google and search up what it is and actually read it for yourself. No one did that though. Like, people don't really do that.
No one reads.
Yeah. They're running it to a T. They're doing everything in there, almost exactly everything, to the T. So what does that mean? Look at Doge. Elon Musk just stepped down. People don't even realize who replaced Elon Musk. The dude that and remember, Doge is something that was just created. Like, we ain't even going on a tangent, but we got to start waking up. We have to start realizing what's going on, because it's going to get to that point where it's just too fucking late. And then the too late point is us in times we don't ever want to. I don't even want to put that out there, because we don't need to be in times like we're too powerful to be oppressed by people like this. But look at Doge. Who'd you have run Doge at first? Elon Musk. What does that company do? It goes literally after the bankroll of everybody. It goes into your documents. It goes into everything to check how your bankroll is doing for real. Now you let the puppet off the hook that needs to go back to what he's doing, go back to Tesla, go back to the things you're working on, because you need to focus on that. But who replaces you? The fucking co-author of the Project 2025. Like, just pay attention to what is happening in front of us. They went to Saudi Arabia. They had a beautiful deal. This is where a lot of the money coming from. A lot of the oils in Saudi. Like, if you know, you know. Who's in that? Do you see any black people in that building? People probably don't even know about this deal that happened. People don't know, what is he talking about? That's the point. Because someone at 22, someone 23, we are the ones coming to you telling us, like, we all should be in the same, oh yeah, we know what's going on in the world right now. We're up to date on what's going on. Like, they just gifted the man a plane. The most luxurious, expensive plane in the world. Yo, Ops gave you a plane for free. What do you think? Like,
I want you to talk on one more thing too.
Yeah.
Go to the point of Trump and Elon going to go see the King of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. The people. So,
I'm sorry.
Also, since we're also never gonna just rant, like, there's free game. Nvidia, AMD, Tesla. I'd have to find the exact. That's just the three, right? That's the big three you need. Invest your money in those companies. Put your money. Well, I'm not no financial advisor. I'm obviously not rich. I don't have all the money in the world, but I do study the market.
If you're not on our Patreon,
Patreon.
If you aren't in our investing groups, make sure that you are into it. You know what I'm saying? If you're into the investment game, he's dropping knowledge. I'm dropping knowledge. He trades options here and there. I'm doing my dividend plays.
We're doing dividend king right here.
Yeah, we're doing our long-term plays. So check us out over there.
Because that's also to show you, like, we're also black men on a mission. Yeah, I might not have the job in the moment, might not have but bro, the knowledge we have, the shit that we be talking about, the things we build, it backs up what I don't have to prove nothing to nobody no more. Because, like, what we talk about, what we're doing in society and reality is proving what I gotta say. Mm-hmm. But yeah, those three companies, Jensen's cousin is the AMD owner, so the family ties. And then you have Sam Altman that's out there. You have Elon Musk. Think about it. Elon Musk and Sam Altman. Didn't Sam Altman steal OpenAI from Elon Musk? But I want to show y'all something. People like us, we come at each other for the dumbest things. We come at each other. Oh yeah, you got what you got? I don't want that. You notice how these people think Sam Altman's gay? Yeah, think about that. I think he's gay. So, and I think he's publicly gay. They don't care about none of that shit when it comes to the money. They don't care about none of that when it comes to getting power. We care about everything else other than the power and the money. That never gets us to even trying to get some type of power and money together in the first place.
White people are addicted to power.
Of course.
And black people are addicted to things.
Yep, and they're addicted to money. and we try to chase the money separately by ourselves because we 99% of the chance can't even trust each other when we should be working with each other. Bro, this shouldn't just be me. This shouldn't just be me, Giant Baron. This should be me, Giant Baron, and you. And you, by watching, by liking, by subscribing, that's part of what we're doing. That you're helping other people grow. You're helping other pages grow because you help other brands grow. We help Instagram grow. We're on it all day long.
We help designer grow. We help Louis Vuitton.
Come on. We go to the liquor store. We get liquor from the liquor store, and it's probably 99% of the time it's an Indian guy selling you the liquor. You're helping the Indian family get richer. They're gonna keep putting more and more liquor stores in the hood because it's a money making machine. When are we gonna start incorporating our own money making machines?
And when are we gonna start, instead of watching other people blow up and stuff like that, when are we gonna start helping our communities to start blowing up?
Because we have the power.
Yeah. Again, black people set the
oh yeah, you know what to do. You're used to this. Continue right when you left out.
Instead of going out and doing it, we're watching someone, we're like, nah, maybe I mess with it, maybe I don't mess with it, and then we're just leaving it out on the back burner. Why don't I go and, again, like he said, let me go like this person's post, let me go share this person's post, even if it's someone who's not a content creator. Again, you're pushing out Louis Vuitton.
Bro, yeah.
You're pushing out Gucci. There's black people out here that are trying to make their own clothing brands. There's black people out here
trying to heal you.
That's trying to heal you.
But you don't want that.
You don't. You want to keep scrolling on TikTok and Instagram.
Because why? But then that's why I keep
being distracted.
Yeah.
While they're playing
in your face.
They're playing in your faces.
But then when the side chick or the person at the crib playing your face, you go on Instagram, you go on social media, and you start blasting it out. We call it out so fast when our friend playing our face. When that homegirl playing our face and we don't like what she did, we're going to blast that shit out fast as possible. We're going to find every detail.
There is no difference. Because again, just the same way you will crash out on your friend.
You can crash out on the world. What's stopping you? Are you scared of them?
What's the difference between this nigga and the person that's actually damn doing it to you?
Facts.
This person's actually just giving you a little bit of character right here.
Real talk. You get to know who they are.
This nigga's playing in your face.
Showing you that he's on your side when he's taking from you in front of you.
Telling you it's ketchup when it's mustard.
Come on. You're in the school system. That was good though. That was really good. I ain't gonna lie. That was a great analogy. I gotta give him a thumbs up on that one. That was a great analogy. Even the school system, like I'm reading Sell or Be Sold. Grant Cardone wrote Sell or Be Sold, How to Get Your Way in Business and Life. And I'm currently reading that book. I'm on page 62 out of 351. And everything in life is sales. You have to sell everything. You have to sell yourself. When you want to get married to someone, you're selling yourself to the other person. Why does she choose to be with you for the rest of your life? When you want to have sex with that one girl, you're selling yourself to that girl to make her choose you to want to be with you. Like, it's that every single thing in this life is selling yourself in some way, shape, or form. So why do we keep allowing them to sell our own selves on us? When we're trying to now flip the narrative, flip the script to where, okay, everything is sales. So now let me put something out to you that's fruit juice, apple, carrot, orange, ginger. Heal your body. Get rid of your cold. We're sick. Well, we got to get unsick so we can actually move better. You know, we got to start where the root problem is first before we try to go get these big problems. Because it's a hierarchy and a step-by-step system. They had to come steal the land first before they take you over, right? They had to come over here and sell you some dreams before they can take your dreams. So it's the same thing we got to do in our own way.
And now I'm gonna give y'all an analogy for the younger people because I know a lot of them don't want to hear it.
They don't.
The Migos.
Talk to them.
Three brothers. They ain't come up by their damn selves. They worked off the strengths of each other.
Look where they were at doing it. Are we naming groups?
Yeah, I was gonna just name another one just for them.
Damn, there's not too many black groups out there.
Young Thug.
That's a tough subject.
Hold on. Give me a second. Because again, I'm talking to the younger people here. Right?
Look at Young Boy.
I'm talking about, Thug. YSL. It's a team of niggas. It's a team of brothers. It's a team of sisters.
We get together and do something, right?
We got together. We did something. Now we made a brand.
It might have not went to the best thing.
Right.
But we did something.
But we did something with it. Now what can we do differently now?
And now we already know that it works. Just like the Met Gala, they raised $31 million. The black people raised I've never heard of that in my life. Black people came together and raised $31 million. So that means I know we know how to help each other.
Of course,
yeah, we know exactly what to do. But are we going to do it? But
yeah, and that's the thing. We need to get back onto it. We were doing it before.
We were.
You can even see it on TikTok still. I'm scrolling through TikTok still and I'm seeing certain stuff. A racist guy in Alabama, or, you know what I'm saying, Karen over here. We are gathering groups of thousands of black people to go and protest in front of this person's door. You don't even, bro, you're taking off of work to go protest in front of someone's house who just said something racist, bro. I've had something racist happen to me earlier today.
Happens every day.
Come on.
Walk out the house black.
You can do it. We are seeing it be done.
But
we're just pushing it towards the wrong place.
Do we want to do it? Because
I don't even say is it do people want to do it? It's again we need to push it towards something else.
You're right.
Because we're seeing it be done.
But there's already so many outlets out there. Like we have 19 Keys. We have BYL.
That's true.
We have those brothers that are out there.
I feel like also there's no one younger speaking to them though. Because
that's why there's us.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why we're trying to create this brand now.
Yeah.
Best will be here, be there. EYL, I want to talk to y'all, bro.
Facts.
But no, this is what young people are saying.
Facts. Because
they don't want to hear this.
You have to resonate with them, and that's why I like the way that I like the way that we move. I like the way that we talk to these different people, because a lot of young people come. I'm 22 years old, so I'm not out of your age group. I'm just 3 years off of being 19. So I was just 19 2 years ago. And then I still have, obviously, while I'm growing and learning more and more, I still have that child version of me in myself. Everyone has that child. It's just closer to where it was. It's just closer to me now than the older version of myself. Because as I get older, that childhood version of myself dies off faster and faster because it's so far away. Right now, I'm really close to the childhood version of me. So I see these young dudes out here. I see all these guys walking around with ski masks. I see everybody, sagging our, one, realistically, we look fucking stupid. Just got to keep it a point blank period with y'all, bro. We look stupid nowadays.
Bro, and then let me just add one more thing,
Go ahead, bro.
Again, look at gang members back in the day, bro. The only time you put on a ski mask is if you about to go do some damn wicked shit.
Yeah. That's what it was for, to cover your face
Why
from
are you
crime.
covering your face and you at the damn subway, my nigga?
And then when someone pulls up
Stop being
on
scary,
you,
bro.
Yeah.
If you got beef with somebody, damn, handle the beef. We don't hide our face behind no shit. We ain't no. You wanna know who did it? You wanna know who does that? Hold on, cause this is gonna be a clip right here. You wanna know who does that? The Ku Klux Klan. They do they messy shit behind a fucking mask.
Come on, by them white mirrors, man.
Take the mask off, brother, and go handle business. Now again, shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Let's push positivity.
We're not condoning violence
at all.
But that side is in us still.
But again, yes, if you're gonna do that,
at the end of the day, bro, we young guys. Like one of my man, I went to high school with this guy, played basketball with him. He is a humble, down-to-earth human being. I know him personally. He's around my child. He's around the mother of my child. He's around people that I'm very close with and close to. And personally, I don't talk to him a lot because I realize the life he's kind of getting into. And I don't want to put myself into that life. It's like I don't judge him at all because he's taking care of his mom. He's taking care of his family. You doing the shit I want to do. So it's like I look up to that as like a way of, I need to do that in my own way. But my man murdered someone the other night. And when you murder somebody, his life is automatically over. Like there's a comeback because there's a way deeper story to it that a lot of people don't know. that they just see on the surface that they are gonna just be like, well, this is what I saw, but they don't know what's been going on. I think prior to that, or nothing justifies killing a human being, bro. What you like me speak? If I saw him in front of, like, what you did was very stupid. I would never tell you to shoot somebody multiple fucking times on camera at nighttime where we live. It's just not smart, gang. But at the same time, though, that goes back to where I'm about to start saying, like, we got to start using our hands again.
Yeah,
put your hands on people, bro.
I'm very, I'll say I'm classic mob,
bro,
so you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say let's not be violent at all.
Nah, bro, put your hands on someone.
Yeah,
you don't gotta shoot these.
Let's beat somebody to a pulp,
bro. I don't fight people like that. If I have to get put in that situation, I don't mind.
I get active with these hands, boy.
Hey, I try not to put that. I'm not gonna say I try not. I don't walk with that energy on me. So if you come at me with that energy, you're gonna look like an outlier. And then if you do something to me to now have me exert that energy to you, fucked up.
You don't have to worry about that. That's what I'm here for.
I got hope. You feel me? But at the same time, though, like, we are ending up either dead or in jail. And the jail has too many of us anyways on the first, like, and we already filled that shit up anyways. Every state you go into, we fill that shit up.
And if you ain't figured it out yet, it's just slavery behind the behind written papers.
They're getting paid every time we go to jail. So the more we end up in jail.
And then you gotta think also, most of these facilities are ran by millionaires and billionaires. They're not just the state. Oh, this is the state penitentiary. No. Motherfucking somebody else's name is on this motherfucker. John Smith's name is on this shit. And he's making money off every single one of y'all damn come in that motherfucker.
And we're doing dumb shit to come in there. Like, I'm grateful I've never been arrested. I'm grateful I've never been in trouble. Like, I think to myself, I'm always cautioned. Like, bro, I can't go to jail. I can't go to prison. Like, I have a child in this world, bro. I cannot be out here not providing for my kid and not at least having freedom. I just want freedom, at least. Yeah, I know money might not always be there, but the times might be hard, but freedom is what matters, bro. To sleep in my bed, wake up in my bed, and not have no one yap in my ears, talk up on me, a steel fucking toilet as my bathroom.
Even
I don't
waking
want that,
up,
bro.
hey, listen, even you waking up in the damn slums is better than you waking up.
I pick the hood every day.
Bro, there's a nigga above you, a nigga on the side of you, and you got a couple hours to do whatever you want to do.
And there's no, what food are you eating? They're gonna feed you the worst food and this ain't even about jail or prison. I don't want to talk too much about that. But it's about the young people, because we are filling this shit up too. Because my man was only 24, 25 years old that I'm talking about, referring to in this story. And hopefully this gets to him. I don't know if it will, but I feel like it will in some way, shape, or form get to him. And it's like, bro, you have such a good future coming up. Like, you still have a great future coming up. A lot of people gonna write you off because of this. But what people don't realize is how powerful us black men are. We can get out of prison, out of anything, and come back and be great. We've shown it. It's been out there shown. Realistically, a lot of us have the bigger comeback story after getting out of prison, after getting out of jail. But we have to stop putting ourselves in that position in the first place. And that goes back to what we've been talking about. Like I said, it's not. I keep telling myself this, and I'm making this loud and clear every single time we get on camera. It's really not rants. It's what I wish I had him talking to me when I was younger, and then now I wish I had more around me as I'm getting older, because I realize it's very rare to hear people talking about knowledgeable shit nowadays. Like, yeah, we have the dark side to us. Like, everyone has a dark side to them. There's that point in time where, yeah, bro, shit can get very wicked. Or don't try people, because if you try people, you're going to learn consequences naturally. It's just the law of cause and effect. But then there's also the law of cause and effect for trying to get better, trying to grow our mind. I talk about going on hikes. I talk about going in nature. There's a reason why I'm saying that. It's not because this life is lollygaggly, all amazing, beautiful, and pretty. It's because with all the shit we go through, bro, we need to find something that stimulates our brain, other than these drugs, other than these other things that are putting us in fucking jail or prison.
And I feel like Melo is a good person to talk to about sports and you know what I'm saying, for the basketball and the career stuff like that. I feel like I had a lot of that pain Dealing with my dad, damn, you know what I'm saying, not being in my life for
Same
real,
here.
stuff like that. And I was always in an angry, I felt like I had to be angry. And I'm just now really getting into my 20s. I'm just now really understanding the effect that it had on the relationships and the people that I would talk to.
Come on, because we hurt people.
And you don't even know, you know what I'm saying? You don't even notice. You're just, this is how I act.
Yeah, it's just how I feel like this is the right thing I got to do in the moment.
Yeah. It's about taking that calm moment. Taking that moment to think about your next action. To see if it's going to either ruin your life
or change your life. Because it can change your life in both ways. Both situations out of it. But it's mindfulness. Like, bro, has anyone sit there and think to yourself for one moment? Has anyone taught you how to breathe? Like, has anyone told you that there's different breathing techniques? There's different methods that you can do to calm your mind in certain areas. There are different methods you can do before you go to sleep. Like, before I go to sleep, I've been building it into my system more. I'm trying to do it more consistently. I take a deep breath in for 4 seconds. I hold it for 4 seconds. And then I push out my mouth like a straw for 8 seconds. And then that slows my whole circadian rhythm down in my body and low-key puts me into a melatonin phase to go to bed. And most people don't even know that. Like, that's why I show us there's a light in the dark to everybody. You just got to be able to pull that light out and really show people. And that's what we're doing. We're pulling, because everyone's showing the dark side. Everybody, Youngboy's back on tour. You know when people I seen on their phone post the Youngboy tour? Y'all know when Youngboy's on tour, you don't know we're in solar cycle 25. You don't know that the sun is about to get the most energy off on Earth next month in July. Solar maximum. I'm going to this real quick. Solar maximum 25 is coming in July. This is something that's recorded in history because the sun cycles, obviously, you know, I'm not a damn astrologist. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I just like learning a bunch of new things and like going deeper on it. And as I go deeper and I learn, I just bring it to the people if I'm being real. So with solar 25 and the solar cycle coming up and historical chaoses that happen around this type of events in life, 19 Keys talked about this very keenly. I heard a lot from him about it. Wars has started during the solar cycles on Earth. Financial crises has started during the solar cycles on Earth. Atlanta had an earthquake maybe a week and a half ago. I don't know the last time I've ever heard Atlanta have an earthquake. I just moved out here and I experienced one. I said, bro, I woke up, my bed's shaking, my monitors are shaking, I'm shaking. I'm like, am I tripping? Like, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a second.
I thought he had a seizure.
Bro, I closed my eyes, opened my eyes up again and still felt shake. I'm like, yeah, I'm not tripping, bro. We're having an earthquake. But there's a lot of different things. Hence why I said Youngboy. We know his concert, but we're not even paying attention to the shit going on Earth. People are talking about the turbulence in these flights nowadays. I was on a flight 2 months ago, and the turbulence I got, I was like, and I love flying. I have my student pilot license. I've flown a plane myself. The turbulence we're getting nowadays is a little bit stronger because the Earth is giving off more energy. Think about it. We're in the atmosphere of the Earth. Like, it's just these things that we should know, but we don't really know, and we should pay attention to, but we just don't really give a fuck, if I'm being honest. Yeah. We care about the things that don't matter, and this is what really matters, because now we have to start thinking, well, if I know we're in solar maxima 25, the solar cycle is this year, the maxima is this year in July, what am I going to do when that happens? I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist and think, oh, you know, this and that, because what we've realized too, all these conspiracies are coming true. like a lot of these, they're just naturally not, and it's funny because they're coming out and just telling you, yeah, we weren't really being for real about that. Yeah, we made COVID, bro. That I remember I wasn't gonna say it before, but bro, they made that shit, bro. Like, just be realistic. They made you take a vaccine. They made you put that in your body, bro. And a lot of us are sick from that vaccine we put in our body. I'm not gonna come at nobody because I know a lot of people had a lot of different reasons behind getting it. A lot of people job were on the line. Like, for me, I was there and almost kicked out of college for it. So I'm never coming at nobody. Please don't take it out of context. But we have to be careful what the fuck we're putting in our bodies, especially when the government puts it on us like that. Bro, they paid one of my guys a band to go take the vaccine. Why are they paying you to take care of yourself? Why didn't we think that for a second? And, it ties back into solar cycle 25. I don't want to be Mr. Oh my God, the earth is falling, because that's not what this is. But this is a realization moment. Just like how COVID was, I don't want to use a medical thing as an example, because
it needs.
But it has to be, because this was something that was planned, put out to you, and ran exactly.
It just was in our time. Just kind of goes back to like the towers.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's just what was in our time.
Because we all experienced it. I was in high school when COVID happened. So think about the rollout of that, and think about how that started rolling out, and think about how hard that hit the country. Think about how hard that hit your family. It hit hard. It changed a lot of people's life. A lot of people got sick. A lot of people died. So now when I'm saying that, I'm not saying that to frighten you or scare you. I'm saying that to wake you up. Because this world is not just a lollygag world. Something else is about to happen pretty soon. Like naturally, from how the chain of effect of the earth moves and how things happen, there's more energy on the earth. Think about when you're building something. This is the year to build something. This is the year where you want to put a bunch of different seeds in the ground to start blossoming, because what is the biggest thing that helps plants grow? The sun. Then when would you want to grow plants? When you have the most energy from the sun, because they grow the fastest. So think about solar cycle 25 and think about how it can impact you. You're already 5 months in. 5 months in. We're already 5 months into this month, to this year. And we're almost halfway there. What can I build now? How can I help someone build what they're already building? And how can I better myself for the future? Because the future right now, if I stay the way I am, this shit is out here to wipe me out. There's only 3 ways I'm gonna leave out of here. I'm gonna get sick and obese, and I'm gonna die from whatever sickness comes from that. I'm gonna get naturally sick from what I'm eating, which is gonna lead to being obese in the end of the day anyways. My mind isn't my mind anymore. I have no control over what I think. Every emotion that I get is triggered from social media. Every thought that I get in the news is triggered from what I'm seeing on TV. Your mind is programmed. You have to protect your mind right now. And think about all the things we just talked about. Those are all distractions of why they're taking over your mind. But then what are we cycling it back to? Solar cycle, and that's what's actually happening in the world. So many different things are going on that incites us to realize that we need to unify with each other. But cats also are spiritual. Cats are very spiritual. You can sense different energies. You can sense when things are wrong with the cat. You can sense when the intuition's off. You can sense a lot of different things in cats. Same with dogs, same with animals. But especially cats. They give you off that vibe. And it tells a lot about the humans too.
That's facts.
It tells a lot about the humans.
Oh boy, because I was just thinking about that earlier. For any people that like you see the not help wanted, Find My Cat. Cats don't run away if they're being taken good care of.
Always
they're
come
gonna
back
stay
to home.
they're gonna stay around. You know, even for the people who have outside cats,
they're gonna stay outside around you.
And they'll go out, they'll explore for the day.
Come back.
They're gonna come back. They're gonna come back to the door. Wait for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mom, let me in. Let me in.
Yeah, I'm back.
But a cat's not just gonna run away and not come back if it ain't being taken care of.
Facts. And think about your mind. You can't let your mind run away into the algorithm because it won't come back. And as black people, they're attacking our minds even faster than we've ever imagined. In the doorway of getting back, they're shutting it as quick as possible and putting the most locks on the door. That's why what we're doing is so key. That's why what we see these older people doing and the other brothers that we have above us that are also teaching us the game, and now us taking the game that they're teaching us and putting out that game and now building our own game from that. That is it goes back to the cats. The cat always gonna make it back home. Us being united and being with each other is us making it back home. That's us, what we are naturally supposed to be doing. We're the most strongest people on this earth. But we have to act like that. And we act like it towards each other. You're going to give me the energy that you're the strongest person on earth towards me if I say something to you that's wrong. And you're going to try to press somebody, but you're not going to fight for your voice. You're not going to fight for your mind. You're not gonna fight for your thoughts, but you're gonna fight to go prove me wrong about something that don't even matter. What type of times are we living in? Like on some real shit. What type of times are we living in? What truly matters nowadays? Is me beefing with you really mattering, or is us getting together and growing matters? Like is you thinking you're better than me one-on-one or in basketball or some shit really worth it? Like I don't care. Being real, I might be talking to somebody, but I would be so real. Just giving it a buck. Like that don't matter when there's an attack on our minds, bro. None of that shit matters because they use that as a scapegoat for us anyways. They use sports as a scapegoat for us. Like, bro, none of that matters. It matters if how we unify.
What was the analogy?
Talk to them. I do have something to say while you think
Kings,
about it. Oh, you go ahead.
what is it? The Kings. Damn.
He had a good thought.
I did. It was something about kings and queens back in the day. When they ran their castles, you know, they had the they would have the events where you're, you know, seeing people fight lions and, you know what I'm saying, jousting and all that type of stuff. That was the distractions.
Oh.
Well, yeah. But that was the distractions for that time. Now I can distract you with these events, just like you said, with the phones, basketball games, football games,
Distractions.
Super Bowl. Now
Playoffs.
I can do all of these. Now I can do all of this hidden stuff while everybody is distracted over here.
Facts.
Now I can work behind the scenes and go talk to China. I can go, you know what I'm saying? I can go fly out to China and go do whatever I gotta go do.
While y'all are over
While
here,
y'all are over here
this.
watching this game.
And then I'm gonna make my plan and make my project work just like how I needed it to work while they're the most distracted they've ever been. It works every damn time. But when is it enough? That's the real question. Like when I sit and I talk to my parents and I sit and talk to my dad is in his 70s. And I hear him at times talk about how, yeah, he doesn't see nothing happening where we unite with each other. And I'm like, bro, like, I don't even get mad at you saying that because you're here for so many years. You just damn near, it hasn't worked. And you're 70-something years and you're now here seeing everything. You're retired. You got your car you want. You got the house you want. You're just chilling. It still has not happened yet. And then you've actually witnessed some people try to do it.
Right.
And they got shot down. Well, I'm not going to say they got shot down. They took themselves down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took themselves down. So, when is it going to be the turn? Well, I'm not going to say when is it going to be. This is a turning point. Fuck all that. When is it going to be? This is the turning point, bro.
Right.
Like, we have to start coming. If we do not come together in these next couple months and year, bro, what's going to happen? Like, really think about it. You want it to be where there's only 5 to 6% of us that have money and they're shitting on the rest of us? They're already doing that anyways right now. They do it on social media.
And you're fighting for it.
Oh yeah, you're liking it up. You're commenting trial in the background. You're doing everything you can to get around them, get in their group, which is good because you're trying to better yourself. But now let's open up more opportunities for each other now. Let's now keep the circle closed between us and start building us up. Forget what everybody else out there doing. Forget their brands. Forget all these different things. Like
A great person to show for that is Michael B. Jordan.
Jaylen Brown.
What's the other guy's name? Big dude. Just played Kang. Kang the Conqueror.
50? No. 50 Cent, but kind of.
He was just in the news with.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mike Rashid. Mike Rashid is one of them ones.
He was in Creed 3.
Creed 3. He was the dude that was fighting Michael B. Jordan.
Yes.
He's the one that got that scandal.
I don't want to not say his name. So.
Oh yeah, now we gotta say his name. I thought his name Michael. No, it wasn't Michael B. Jordan. Jonathan Majors. Yes. But I think he had to kiss the ring too.
Like you're seeing their projects get done. That's what I wanted to say. You're seeing their projects get done
and showing
and
to
you're
you.
and you're loving it. You're seeing it and you're loving it. His movie just did more than His movie just did more. His movie just did more than what all of these white people have done collectively.
And he told his own story.
And told his own story. And y'all ate it the fuck up.
I'm about to go watch the movie again.
Why can't we do that with each other?
And on that same note, people are eating up what my man is doing in Africa. In
we're pulling it up, bro, because we're showing it. We're showing it to you.
I should know the name in my ears.
Y'all are eating it up. That's a great way to show that we support each other. We support each other. We're doing it actively.
Ibrahim Tory. We all talk about him from what he's doing in he is the Burkina. Oh my goodness, hold on, because I don't want to mess this up.
Yeah.
Burkina Faso. That is a country out in Africa, and he is the military officer and politician. Well, I'm tripping. I'm sorry, guys.
Wow.
Politician since 2022, and he is pushing for everything. Teach the people, help the people, grow with the people. And you know what's crazy? Now we, the people here in America, are like, bro, you see what he's doing? Oh, I love this guy. Why aren't we doing that?
Something else, that is something else. African Americans in Africa and stuff like that are intrigued that we are so collective here. That we can do that type of stuff because they're not as much over there. They are, but they're not as much as we are.
Resources too, like freedom.
That's the thing. But also, like, again, if you see, going back to a couple summers back, the little the little fight on the boat with the white people and then
but that went viral.
But yeah, like, exactly. You see, bro, there was a nigga legit swimming. Bro exerted all of his energy
to go help
got
that
up
nigga,
there.
yeah.
Go help. Bro, we are doing it. They are seeing the collectiveness that we've had together. We just need to start implementing it again into better.
We got to get out the programs because I bet money some people are gonna watch it like, well, y'all sitting here saying this and that. What are y'all doing? Well, I'm making content.
I'm teaching.
Yeah, that actually tells you. First of all, not even the unity part is the main important part, but the mind is everything first. If you go on this channel, there's literally a 3 to 4 step process of how to reprogram your mind. I sat and you know what's crazy? I'm saying this because I rewatched the video when I need to reprogram my mind because the shit works. And there's history, like that's our history of the page that shows like, bro, I've been talking about the brain since day one. The first things I talk about was the brain. The brain is everything, because if you master your brain, I haven't mastered my brain, but I'm trying to. If you learn the techniques from people that have mastered them, you just try to manipulate what they've done in your own life and then recreate the same thing for your own self. And I put that out to the people, and I'm telling them, yeah, bro, this is how we reprogram our mind. We got to take ourselves out of the algorithm. So now it's at the point now where it's like, I don't got to keep telling you that. I've already said that before. I'm already doing it myself. I reprogram my mind so many times that people that knew me before see pictures of me and see me like, damn, that's not you, bro.
And that's the one thing you'll probably never be able to catch us on.
Never.
We're never going to sit here and rant to y'all and talk to y'all.
And not do shit.
And not do a damn thing. No. And not do what we're telling you to do.
Built a community. He made money in the community. Like other people's made money in the community. What? Like I don't really know. You know, I know as a 22-year-old, I should be a millionaire. I should be rich, and I should be doing this in a high rise with a nice background and everything looking beautiful. But it ain't. But at least we're still putting something out and helping somebody else. Because I know I've helped somebody. I know Jai has helped somebody. I know we have helped somebody.
I'm glad that I started this.
Man, this is the greatest thing that I've invented. Because this was a thought in my mind 5 years ago. I was like, damn, I want to make something that's unfiltered, because everything here is filtered in this world. They have a filter on what they're showing to us. They have a filter on what they're telling us. They're not going to ever tell us the truth. Because if a black person knows where they came from and knows the truth about their history, they'll never think they can get even slavery. You just be like, well, there was a time before slavery. Yes, that's not when our history started. It started before that, way, way, way before that. It started when we were in Europe. It started all like.
This is why so many people are so passionate how they speak.
Yes.
And when they're talking about these things, especially when it's coming from Africa, because that's where you came from.
And we keep shitting on the places that we're from. And we keep
that shit's gotta stop happening.
Bro, can we're shitting on the earth, bro. I live in the hood. I see what they're doing. I see the trash they're throwing all over the place. I see how no one gives like I've seen people live in a house and throw trash in front of their own damn house. What? That's your sacred grounds. If you're not taking care of your sacred ground, this is your most sacred ground. So if you're not, I know if you're not taking care of that, you're not taking care of this. Because if you took care of this, you wouldn't do that. That's why it's now at the point. I do feel like a lot of people are at that point where I keep saying we have less than a year before the divide is going to be unsurmountably large. It's going to be so large that we're going to wonder, I have to either be rich or I'm going to be struggling for the rest of my life. Yeah, there is no middle class.
You're digging. Yeah, there's no. There's no.
You want to go buy a house, bro? You need to make at least triple what the house is worth. And you want to go buy a house to go pay everything?
A bigger hole than we can ever imagine getting ourselves out of.
And we're digging the hole. A lot of us are jumping in.
They gave us the damn shovel. Actually, not even a shovel no more. No. They gave you the drill. Whatever, excavator, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
We went too far.
They gave you the whole mine, damn, bro. They gave you the whole machine to mine. You're drilling that motherfucker.
And you're working overtime every hour of the day.
Every day.
No bathroom breaks, no phone break. But then when it comes to learning, when it comes to taking advantage of the technology and the resources around us, and I'm even talking, like I say, I'm talking to myself a lot of the times, like, because I'm not where I am supposed to be because I haven't fully exactly locked in yet. I have a little bit. I have more than the regular human being, realistically, in my age group. But I know the power that I really have inside of me. And I know I got to achieve that by locking in just a little bit harder. It's going to be sacrifices. I'm going to lose even more people that I already lost. But on the other side of that, bro, they would never be able to see. They won't be able to vision that. They ain't gonna see that.
We call ourselves different superhero names.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you need to find one for yourself. You need to see yourself. You need to see yourself as that higher power, that higher entity. Don't you want to be looked over as if you're Superman?
I'm gonna interject real quick because we're not no white people. Yeah, we're not no white people.
As
we call him Hulk.
Yeah, Black Panther.
Yeah, we call him because Hulk really isn't. Yes, the character is a white man, but Hulk is a big green monster that gets into that phase of life from whatever is happening around him to incite him to get there.
That's true.
But when he gets there, he's powerful. That's why I call Jai Hulk. Jai's a very powerful human being. Very big guy. He might not look, a little short, but he's very powerful. And then I call myself Black Panther. I ain't gonna call myself no Spider-Man. I'm sorry. Like my son likes Spider-Man. But I'm not gonna call myself
like Spider-Man. Yeah, you can be Black Spider-Man. I mean, that's your strongest. I'd say that's the strongest thing. Symbiote.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
That is true. That is true. But symbolize yourself as someone that look like you. Symbolize yourself as the highest version of you. Look in that mirror, and before you even say nothing, see what comes out your mouth and see what comes out your mind. I know I look in that mirror, I'm seeing the king. I'm seeing someone that this mirror is literally just my fortress to go imagine what I want to build. And I don't care where I'm at, as long as I get to see a mirror and I get to see myself and see my resemblance, oh yeah, I can see it. I'm living it. Just like I said, this unfiltered empire was a thought in my mind, and now it's reality. People are watching these videos. Thousands and thousands of people are watching these videos. I have amazing human beings that are now incorporated into the vision and now helping me bring out a vision. Bro, we are powerful human beings. but we're using our powers for the wrong damn things. We're using it to, one, take each other off the earth, which doesn't help anything. like we know how to get any gun we need. We know how to get any laser, bro. I'm my last couple of days working at Amazon, I pull up to this one house, and 3 young YNs, I'm gonna call them that because that's what they are. They have their guns out, listening to Young Boy with the laser beam out, and it doesn't scare me because realistically, I'm gonna be completely frank with people, and I tell people, like, if I was to get shot, like, it's just my day to die. That's how I look at it, because I did nothing to you. Like, I'm not bothering you, bro. I don't say shit to people. I don't look at you side eyes. I don't think that I'm better than you. I don't think none of that, bro. I'm just trying to mind my business and get the fuck home and I got too much shit to worry about than to worry about you toting this and that. But it's to let you know, they know every word in the song. They know where to go get the lasers. They know where to go get the Dracos. They know where to go get the drums. But we don't know how to help each other and how to get better and how to grow our mind. We don't know how to change our thought process into getting somewhere better. That means the problem is within you. The problem starts with where you're thinking. Where's your mind at? What are you thinking every day? That's why I say when I look in the mirror, the first thing I tell myself, I'm a king. What are you telling yourself in the mirror? You a young nigga that's about to go drill something? You listen to Young Boy while you're looking in the mirror? You listen to Sexy Red while you're looking in the mirror? And now I'm talking to the females. You feel me? Like, what is your idol? Because without no idol, you have nothing to aspire to be. Like, you can aspire what the system wants you to be. Like, getting these degrees, getting these jobs, getting these titles. That's beautiful. Getting your nice top-end job where you're making a good income. You're relaxing. You know, you can take it. That is for certain people. I just don't think that's for me. I think I'm more than that. I think I'm enough to take care of families. Like, I think I'm gonna change the whole. I am changing the whole entire world. Shit, I've already put something out to change the world. So it's like, when you envision yourself like that, you move differently. You attract different people around you. Me and Jai, random way we met, working together, talking with each other. I ain't have to like him. He had to like me. Yeah, no. Bro, we could have just kept it pushing. You know what people I see at work I don't talk to? He can say the same. He kind of has to now because his position. But I don't have to talk to none of them.
Yeah, when we had met, a nigga wasn't even damn doing this shit yet.
Same level.
We was in a warehouse. We in a warehouse, and I don't even gotta talk to you for real, bro.
At all.
What's up?
Yep. But
I can jump in my truck and we're pushing on with it.
But there's something that brought us together. There's something that brought Baron to this community. That's my other guy. Like, me and Baron are, I think, I'm in such a great place because I have 2 phenomenal people around me that are so different at the same time. Like, Baron is more of the sports-minded, but the ancient one for real of the group, the chemist of the group, the one out be in the lab cooking up some shit for real. And then Jai gonna be in the lab as well too, but he gonna be mixing it up a little bit more with the muscles. He gonna mix it up with how it's supposed to be pulled, the strength that gotta be used towards it, the mindset of how to build it for real with the power you have to use. Baron gonna use the variables. I got the variables and the power with me, and I'm just bringing them, and we're bringing it because that's what we have in all of us. But are we allowing ourselves to achieve that and see that in us? Because we need more outlets to show it, bro. We're all young black men doing the same things, bro. We all are living in the same world, but we just go through different things in reality that change our emotional thought of how we need to see reality.
And while he's saying that, find yourself a leader that's just like Mello, that can bring all of y'all together to push out what y'all need to get pushed out. Because again, it goes back to what I was saying earlier. Migos, 3 brothers. They didn't do this shit by their damn selves.
Someone had to be in the background.
Someone had to be in the background.
Producing.
Someone had to be making the lyrics.
Who's that? Who's that? Doing the video camera.
Someone had to be out there.
Bro.
Yeah.
Come on. Someone is turning them up. Someone's giving them the weed. If we want to get that technical. You don't see that person. You don't see the plug. Yeah. It's okay not to be the limelight. It's okay. I don't think we all need to be the limelight. Some of us do not need to be the limelight. You put some of us in the limelight, they're going to do some dumb shit. But the ones that are in the limelight, think about how we can start helping them. Because you've seen what happens when the politicians are in the limelight. You see who comes to help them. You see when the athletes are in the limelight, you see who comes to help them. We see all the higher people and hierarchy people in limelight. You see who's backing them, but then we have our brothers and sisters out here trying to build shit we not backing them.
There's something that I was getting into when I was talking about connections with people and finding the connections of, we're trying to look for like, what were we looking for? We were looking for an editor to start editing some of our videos.
Yeah, we definitely need that.
When we were talking about it though, we want to find someone who is just getting into it.
Yes.
You have knowledge on it, but you're just trying to get your business going as well. Cool, we'll slide you this damn money to go and do this, that, and the third. Now you're growing and we're promoting you.
Because it's an eco. You gotta always remember, they're building ecosystems around us. We're building our own ecosystem. We can do the same thing they're doing in our own bubble. We have brands. Think about it. We're doing fruit juice. You think that's gonna be unfiltered Empire fruit juice? That's gonna be its own brand built off of that. Now, I also think, to my mind, think about the beautiful queens that have their brands they're trying to build. So then we all incorporate that together. We all start building. We all start making money. We start publicizing each other, pushing each other out. We build our own system to where we don't need no one else's system. Because their system was made for them, but then it took us over. Really think about it. Like, look at the school system. Look at what they're teaching you in school. We talk about it in every episode because it's so relevant every single episode. Look at what you're learning in school. I'm reading a book about sales I just mentioned earlier. None of this was learned in school. Grant Cardone said none of this was learned. He didn't learn nothing in school. But then we're always pleasing our parents. We're making sure we get these celebrations because it's very valid. The hard work, the discipline, because like I said, I salute my guy, bro. My guy just graduated with a financial engineering degree, and that type of degree, boy, top shelf. Top shelf. My boy about to go work for a big name company. I'm not gonna say the company, in a beautiful city in a nice area, living, bro, and he deserved every moment of it because I've seen the discipline, the hard work that he's put in. And that's why I don't ever shun on people that are in college or on that version of learning something new and building, because it builds character and discipline. I realize that's what these jobs really look for. They look for people that have been through school, because school teaches you discipline on how to push through getting loaded with the 50,000 assignments and trying to get them all done at one time. And passing the assignments and making sure you pass. Staying up late and working on a subject and a task at hand to get the job done. That's the same thing we got to do with each other in our own ecosystem. That's the same thing we have to do in our own ecosystem.
It's just the military for smart people.
For sure. It's the military for smart people. Man, this has been another exciting episode on the Unfiltered Empire. I think this is one of the greatest ones I think this is the greatest episode we've done. Yeah. I can't stop smiling. It's the greatest episode we've done.
2 more things. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share it to a friend. Make sure that y'all are checking out our fruit juice.
We're gonna be getting. So we're gonna. If you're tapped in this far to the video, please just comment when we say what we're about to say. So we built the chatbot with ChatGPT, different software for fruit juice. It's basically where you're gonna break down what's going on, and it's gonna give you some fruit juice examples of what you should make. 99% of people do not want to go make the juice themselves. That's where we come in. We are going to make the juice for you and then ship it to you. It's being built right now, but we need people to try this shit out. So I'm gonna put the link to the bot in the description. I'm not gonna forget to do this. I promise. I'm doing it tonight.
Yep.
And it's gonna be in the description. Go press the bot and just type a bunch of shit and start running it up. Because I just want to see if the bot actually works efficiently and does what we need it to do.
And start asking it certain questions, so if you feel a certain type of way, if you want maybe an energy boost. I'm gonna actually go ahead and shout out a couple people. Alondra, go ahead and make sure that you're checking out. Kylie, go ahead and make sure that you're checking it out. I know y'all are at work and stuff like that. If you need that energy boost, check the little bot. Ask it a couple of questions. Ask it in-depth questions because I'm trying to get a grasp of how far can I get this bot to go. So y'all make sure y'all check that out.
We got We got the TikTok page. We got the Instagram. The Wealthy Innovations. Well, Wealthy Innovation. All this gonna be. It's always in the bio. It's always in the description. But it just. This is what else we're doing. We're growing these pages. If you need help in social media, if you need help in AI, if you need help learning how to at least do something that is. Remember, AI and social media are not toys, they're tools. If you need help learning how to use the tool, you have people that are here to help you. That's not going to charge you on top of the head crazy amount of numbers to teach you.
That's the biggest thing now. Lock into that right now.
Facts.
Because when we do blow up, then that's where we're going to start pushing out this monetization. But for right now, you have it free 99.
Wow. It's knowledge.
Text us, call us, DM us, ask questions, be inquisitive.
Most definitely.
I said that in my last video, and that's what everyone collectively needs to start doing. There's no stupid questions.
Nah, never no stupid question. But ask every question.
Yeah, if you don't know something, ask it. People used to say all the time, there's probably somebody in the room that's asking the same damn question.
And they're scared to say it. And I remember being that person. I remember being that person in the room. I remember being that person in the room where I would be trying to. Because it's now I'm at that point in my life where I'm so okay with saying it out loud. I'm so okay now with letting my thoughts out loud. But there was that version, there was that version of myself that never wanted to say nothing. I'm thinking the same thing everyone else is thinking, or I'm thinking farther than them. But then I'm scared of what their reaction is going to be after I say it. I don't care anymore. I'm going to ask every question. I'm going to ask why. And I'm being real about that because I see my child. And I'm not in my child's life as much as I would love to be from my own decisions and my own choices I made in life. And it's like, even when I'm around him and I cherish the moments I get with this amazing human being, I realize this dude questions every single thing that is said to him. When did you stop questioning? When did you stop questioning everything that was said to you? Think on that. When did you stop questioning everything that was put out in front of you, everything that was said to you, everything that you see in this reality around you? Because kids do it every day. They're gonna question the shit out of you about everything you ask them. Why did you stop questioning everything? Ask yourself that and figure that out. Because when you stop not questioning everything, you start getting to the bottom of things. And the bottom of things bring clarity. And the clarity brings power. The power allows you to be more free. Hence why we on this platform. Hence why we do what we do. It's not like no one's better. It's just, I have clarity now on what's going on. I know if I say these things, I know what not to say and what to say. I know there's things that I can't say on camera and there's things that I'm gonna say on camera. And then I know where we're building this thing where it's like, we're gonna have that part where we say the things off camera, but that's gonna be in person with all of us together in a group, empowering each other. Man, this is a movement, a community. Like, it is the most powerful movement if we allow it to be the most powerful movement. Everything around us is filtered. That's why it's the unfiltered empire. It's not the unfiltered person. It's not the unfiltered world. It's an empire because we're all in it together trying to now take off the filter they put on us. And it's like, why live in a filtered life? You already got all these filters on social media. You notice how when social media first came out, there wasn't no filters for real? Now look how much filters you see when you scroll through. I'm looking at these females. A lot of them are beautiful. I kid you not. I know we're going a little longer than I was about to see. Yeah, fuck it.
We 2 hours deep now, brother. We 2 hours deep.
But so many beautiful people are putting filters on to show the world an even side to them of no flaws. We got to start embracing our flaws because we're all flawed human beings. And now stop trying to persuade ourselves of being a clear, I'm going to say clear, and there's so many different aspects of clear. So take that and run with whatever part of your life you need to clear up. But we got to start being unfiltered. They're unfiltered with how they're fucking us in the system, bro. Like, dude cutting Social Security off. The AI is literally, think about race-wise. You can never say a white man is taking your job if the bot took it. The bot's not a white man. The bot is a bot. The bot is just smarter than you. And that's what's going to take 98% of these black people out of work. Is bots. And then who's running the bot? Who's programming the bot? What company owns the bot? Like, we have to realize these different things. A lot of these things nowadays are going to be like, bro, that's a conspiracy. Look at the conspiracies they've been saying these past couple of years. And 99% of you guys that say that don't even know the outcome of them because you just don't care.
I just told y'all aliens was fucking real. Put that shit in front of your face.
Come on, bro. Come on. There's too much at stake. We all are powerful human beings, but we got to stop wasting so much time. We're wasting valuable time on social media. I got to keep it a buck with y'all. Like, I say this to myself. I put screen time limit on my phone for a reason. Because I'm like, damn, bro, I'm scrolling a little too much. Like, the algorithm is so good, it pulls you in every time. Every time you try to run away, it pulls you back in. That means they know us really well. Think about it. Before, when we were younger, we were using the internet. We were using Google. Now everything is using us. Everything is now testing us. You have bots now that are talking to us and impersonating themselves as real people to infiltrate in the mind of the human being, so they can keep you in the algorithm forever. The main goal is to make you a clown, bro. It's to make you a dummy. It's to make you feel like you're nothing.
And to even show you how much more, or not how much more, how easily it is to distract y'all, and that y'all are already catching it. Y'all are creating calendars of main event things that are happening. And you're literally making a calendar. June, Haley and DDG. July, who knows? Maybe something with damn, you know what I mean, Elon or something like that. You're literally clipping it up, making different monthly clips of main event things that are happening that they're throwing to you, literally throwing it in front of your face. Tory Lanez just got stabbed 12 times and possibly is gonna die. Well, now they're gonna extend this out for 2-3 fucking days and then tell you.
I'm happy we said that. From what I've heard, some close sources to his team, you don't speak about people's wives in prison. I remember I was saying that to you on the phone earlier. You leave people's wives alone in prison. And that racial barrier.
It was a hit regardless. I don't care.
But hold on. But this is learning because like that's true. It's a celebrity. It's a celebrity.
That was a hit.
But it lets you know that racial barrier, because a lot of people that are seen has never been in there. I've never been in there. But it's like I know people that have been in there. A lot of people know people that's been in there. The racial barrier in prison is real. Like especially when you talk about someone's woman, bro. I'm just saying that, I hope you are healthy. I hope you get better. Come back.
Free my boy Tory. That's all I'm saying.
Come back, make some more music. But dog, leave people's wife alone. Like, because think about how you retaliated off that, bro. Stab you 12 times. You had to be mad to stab me 12 times.
Really?
You're pissed.
You're
pissed.
Doesn't tell y'all niggas.
And this
was a hit.
This a nigga that has life in prison.
Yeah.
That's also to show you the severity of how bad it is. If that's true, that's to show you the severity of how much you don't talk about someone's wife. Because, bro, niggas have nothing to lose. And it's a great example because a lot of us in freedom on earth, I literally watched a high-speed chase happen in front of me 2 days ago. We act like we have nothing to lose. And we have the most to lose because we have the most power.
The most freedom.
When you know your power, when you know your worth, you know you're destined for more. But what comes with that is now you're going to be around a lot of people that do not have that power and freedom in their mind. They don't think they're destined for more. They don't think they're destined for greatness. They don't think that they're going to get... I'm not even going to say they don't think that. They don't see it. They don't see themselves at the highest level, achieving everything they wanted to achieve. They just simply don't see that. And that is okay. But it's going to be frustrating as a human being now that is trying to go achieve that higher level. Because you're going to sacrifice some things, bro. You're going to sacrifice the people you love. The people that's around me that I love. I love my siblings to death. I love every one of my siblings. And this is something I don't even talk about for real, because I'm not close with my siblings like that. But at the same time, it's like I take what I see and I take the actions of how we move, and I take what I've learned from us as a culture and as people, and I move with a grain of salt. Because you naturally can't trust nobody. You can't. Especially when your mind isn't your mind anymore. That's the real reason why I'm saying that. Because when there's an attack on your mind, it's hard to trust somebody because you don't know what standpoint they're coming from. A lot of people have these traumas. We talk about traumas all the time. And I think we are. I definitely think we are. Record fucking breaking. Oh my goodness. Actually, we respond to that real quick. This could be a money opportunity. I was getting to your mind. Cause this is an authentic video. Like, 99% of the stuff is not getting cut out. This video is gonna be This is gonna be a raw, uncut video, bro. And then, if you're tuned in, you're watching us be us. That's why you're gonna be tuned in to songs to this type of video. It's a psychological mind game, bro. They run the mind game on y'all all the time. We gonna run the same shit.
Running the same shit. Except we're teaching you. Again, we're a community here, and a lot of people aren't. That was something else I meant to add. So there's a lot of people out here, and you're spitting game to people as well. Mm-hmm. You're African American. You're spitting game to people, and you're charging them ridiculous prices to teach them this much game. Why? Yes, you gotten to this point. Now help somebody else. It don't gotta be a white person. That's when now we, you know what I'm saying? You wanna damn monetize this shit? Go push that shit to the white people. Tell them, okay, this is what, you know what I'm saying? This is what you need to do to get on our level. You can start feeding small little things to this person. Hey, just like Baron. Baron sent something to us the other day. Hey, bro, this ain't even nothing crazy, but this is something that I seen. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I seen somebody else put me on to. If y'all want to check it out, here it is for y'all. Free 99. Boom.
Come on.
Bro, that's nothing but a thing right there.
I sent a link because we have a group chat with each other. I sent a link in the group chat. Literally telling people, my guys, hey, this is how we can get every single book we want for free. We're going to get every book we want, because if you want to hide something from somebody, especially a black man, you put that shit in a book. If you put something in a book, a black man 99% of the time not gonna read it. Cause I was in that part of life where I was not reading a book. I hated reading, bro. I completely hated the thought of reading. I was like, bro, you want me to sit here and read these words on a paper? When I have my computer right there, I have all these things around me I can be doing instead. I can go play the game, and while I'm playing the game, I'm getting that dopamine hit that a book is not giving me instantly. But the gems and the knowledge in these books will change your life. I could have sent them some girl shaking ass.
Yeah.
That would gave us all a nice moment in the moment, like, oh yeah, I need to, ooh, that look good, right? But the books is what really matters. Like, how we take care of our mind and how we position our mind is what really matters. I think that's kind of off of what we were saying in the first place. Like, I got on the phone, but I don't know.
Share your knowledge.
Facts. Stop gatekeeping all this shit, bro.
You don't gotta share your wealth.
No.
You don't gotta, you know what I'm saying, splurge on somebody else. But share your knowledge.
And if you have none to share, start listening more. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Everybody act like they got 2 mouths and 1 ears. Like, let's actually sit back for a second and start listening more to what people are saying. Our attention span is so low too. So it's like, if we attack the things that are lacking, that we know that are lacking, and we go at it with full force like what we're doing right now, what do you think we can achieve? What do you naturally think we can do over time by attacking our weaknesses at full force and going straight at it? It's like if I'm hooping, I'm going to say this for my hoopers, say this for people in sports. If you know you're not good at dunking, if you know you're not good at dribbling, if you know you're not good at shooting, well, if you get in the gym every day and you shoot like a high. That's why I mess with shrooms so much. It got me in a space of like wanting to go deeper on my thoughts. Ooh, we can even start just like
let's just go
Damn.
Let's go off that. That's gonna be
Damn, like,
ooh, do you want to start it? Do you want to start it? Do you want me to start?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
So we talk a lot about, you know what I'm saying,
most def
trying to wean ourselves off of smoking.
Yeah, cause we smoke a lot.
Cause there should be no reason we're smoking whole day. And I'm gonna get on you for this one because bro was saying like I'm gonna damn slow down, and then we're buying motherfucking whole damn eighths and fucking a whole bunch of other shit. Bro, it's time to now start, instead of smoking, let's find something different. We're taking the shrooms. They give you energy, so you're not just sitting down and you're just chilling.
Come on.
Now you got time to think. Your brain is moving. You actually want to be active. So now instead of sitting in the couch, you're let me scroll through TikTok. Let me look at some ads.
Bro, I'm thinking about how can I build. What am I building, bro?
I'm working on the Instagram page. I'm editing videos. I'm thinking about the next ideas for our fruit juices and stuff like that. I'm now doing research. I'm now putting in extra time and extra work into my craft.
Because when I'm under the influence and I feel a little slower, I still get work done. Because there's functionable highs. There's people that are functionably high. They can do. I did everything that I need to do when I was functionally high. But it's just like nothing compares to what the effect of a mushroom and a psychedelic would do to you, and what it would do to your mind. Like, instead of wanting to consume everything when I'm high, I want to create everything now. I think I like things that make me think I have all the power in the world to go create whatever I want to create. And when I'm off this and I feel like I have now 8 hours to just sit there in my mind and think to myself, what am I going to create? It's game over. Because that's where the best ideas come from. Like, that's where 99 of the CEOs that run the big companies you guys probably work from, the things they won't tell you. Because it'll hurt their reputation. It'll hurt their image. But I'm a black, powerful man. I know whatever I put in my body, I have control over. So it's like I'm not hooked on anything. Like, I can stop cold turkey today. I damn near have already. I proved it to myself multiple times. Yeah, and I'm in the phase of it right now with certain things in my life that I'm proving to myself. But I'm seeing what this shit does to my mind. And I'm seeing how creative I get, and I see the vibe that I'm starting to bring around. I see the energy I create.
And that's the shit. You immediately feel the energy.
Instantly.
Of fucking, bro, it's like
your neurons.
Taking the damn energy drink right before you not energy drink, pre-workout, right before you work out.
That's Adderall. I don't take drugs. It's just that these are the things people I know take. Yeah. They've been around me, and I've seen them off that.
No ads.
Yeah, nah, I'm not. I'm a. We talk about fruit juice, talk about all these healthy shit. At the end of the day, I'm never gonna put nothing through my nose. I'm never gonna go crazy like that. Like, I'm never gonna. You feel me? Because it's just a sacred environment, a sacred place, my body is sacred, so I'm very keen what I'm putting in. The herb, I try not to smoke woods when I did. And this is because the young people are gonna watch this too. And it's like, there's gonna be people that watch this that smoke weed, bro. Yeah, bro. Most of America smoke weed.
You're probably rolling while you're...
Yeah, you watching it while you fry. You watching us fry.
You watching this, bro.
But, like, if you are in that phase right now, like, all right, how do I now slow down? If I can't slow down off the gas, bro, at least slow down on what I'm rolling the gas in. Because I'm gonna be real, remember, you gotta program yourself with little wins. Everything goes back to, that's why people judge people and they don't know who they really are. Because it's all about the mind, how you programming yourself. Like, little wins. Look, getting rid of addictions is hard, especially for a lot of people that don't like to admit they're actually addicted to something. It is okay if you're addicted to something. It's life. It's how you move on from that. How do you now take a pivot? How do you change? Well, you program yourself with little wins. If I'm smoking woods all day long, well, first of all, I need to stop smoking woods. So I'm gonna start smoking papers. Just being frank.
Let's just go hemp.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hemp, or I'm gonna get a bong.
Let's just go off the wraps entirely.
It's the little things. Like, it's those little things that realistically now program yourself. Well, damn, I just see myself stop woods. I can now go to papers. Well, I didn't know I was capable of that in the first place when I was smoking woods every day. I didn't think I would like papers. I thought papers were weird. Now I'm doing that. Now I'm smoking out of a bong. Damn, I really don't even want to smoke like that right now. I don't really feel the urge to smoke. And this is someone else smoking blunts a day. It all starts with the little tiny wins you start programming your mind on. And like I say, people are going to judge everybody. Everybody has something to say about what someone else is doing. But deep down in your mind, in your spirit, your soul, you know what you gotta work on. And that's what we're here for, helping each other and building community. Because that's why we're building an empire. We don't need to sit here and judge people. We don't need to sit here and think I'm better than anyone. We keep saying, I personally keep saying that because, you know, I do feel like being the person of the higher head of everything, it sometimes could get to the head of people. I think that's how a lot of brands and a lot of partnerships die off, because the person that created it or the person that kind of spent the most time in it takes that emotion out now and thinks that, this has to feature me, this has to, bro, Jai got this. Think about this for a second, because I have to say this real quick. Jai had his own video on the page. That's the first person ever sponsored on the page by themselves, other than me. Some people would never want that. Some people would grow their page and be like, I gotta be the only one on here. I'm not letting you put your own video on my page, bro. You gotta go create your own page and start to grow from scratch. And that's how we don't build with each other. That's prime examples of what you see all the time. Like, I don't mind helping a random kid, bro. If you want to come in one of my videos, if you see me, if you watch one of these videos and you see me in person and you're like, bro, can we have a conversation with each other? You think I'm like, nah, I'm too busy for you?
Because I'm just talking to the new guy about that yesterday.
For real?
Yeah, because I'm looking at he's talking to me, he's telling me he's got his, he used to run his little page with his brother and stuff like that. Cool, bro. Let's find some time today and get on the video together.
Bro, it only helps if we grow with each other. That's the only way it's gonna work.
You gotta be starting it for real, just to have your name on a video and say, well, I talked about something intellectual today.
And it's on camera, and it's recorded in history and reality. That's one thing that no one
know that this account was gonna blow up.
Come on. I always sit back and it's like nowadays, even in the hardest times of my life, even in times where I'm just sitting there like, damn, like, I'm pushing this content. I'm saying these things to the people. I also know that this isn't going to be pushed fast. This is not going to fall really well in the algorithm, because the algorithm wants to loop you in negativity. Negativity sells.
Why do you think? And I personally don't have any beef with this person, or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But why do you think that Speed and Kai Cenat, stuff like that, is blowing up so much right now?
Hype.
He's literally a kid just doing kid stuff, bro. And
people, we're consuming it up. Consuming it like it's McDonald's. Because McDonald's ain't never run out of business. Shit. You ain't never tried to protest McDonald's for poisoning y'all.
and watched it for years. Yeah. Oh shit, this food just don't grow mold then.
Oh yeah, no.
Forget about it.
And like I say, I understand, because times are tough. But in the hardest times, and I'm saying that from somebody in the hardest times, you still have a choice.
PB&J's, they never poisoned anybody. That's what I'm just saying.
Come on. Maybe be careful on the jelly. I'm not a PB&J guy. Be careful on the bread. The type of bread you're eating. You see, like we're gonna break everything as a system. Break everything down. You start getting more clarity. The more clarity you get, the more you move with power. The more power you move with, the healthier you're gonna naturally be. Hence, what you see us doing. Everything corresponds with each other. Everything. We are intelligent black people, but someone could have just watched this video and heard only the weed part.
Some people are.
Yeah, they're only gonna hear the shrooms part, and they're like, "Well, I'm writing them off because of that." When, bro, I bet money if you sat in front of me and sat with me and had a conversation with me, you'd be astonished by what we talk about and where we go with our conversation and how we deal with each other. You'd want to do business with me, probably. It's that simple. And I say that from the connections I have in real life. Like, from what I've been around, from the people that have talked to me, from the high level people that have been like, oh yeah, he's not like the other young guys. Yeah, there's something to him. There's something to him that he's possessing with himself, and he brings that energy around that is unmatched. You know, most people have the energy to feed.
And that's something I can actually like really talk shit on, because I talk about my resume all the time.
You have a great resume,
brother. I'd get hired to do a job that I've never done before, and for sure, just before you even looked at my resume, just off of the first paper that I give you that's just somebody damn, what is it called? A
cover letter?
Letter of recommendation.
Oh yeah, from what someone else says?
From one paper.
It's over.
You'd hire me immediately for a job that I've never done.
Y'all about to witness it. I got something coming up this week. Watch what happens. Because now I get to be me. Whenever I know I get to be myself, and it's me against whoever I got to go against, and I'm really not against nobody except for me, I don't see myself.
And that shows you the power of yourself.
Come on.
Once you hit a certain level, bro.
Come on.
I can't see myself less than this.
Nah, man. And then whenever I feel like I'm less than this, I remove myself from it.
Yep.
That's the hard thing, because not everyone can remove themselves from these situations.
But that's what we're trying to teach you.
That is.
Because imagine, see how enthusiastic Mello is, and he don't got the gig right now.
No. Bro, I should be in shambles.
Most people would be in shambles. Well, shit.
It's boy, oh boy, if you were in the same shoes, and most people are in the same shoes, and I'm seeing how they're reacting.
Bro is working his ass off right now.
It's gonna work. I'm selling myself the dream. It's gonna work, cause they sell you the dream, right? The American dream. Is it really a dream? Is it really the American dream? Are you happy here in America? Do you feel like this place loves you? You feel like it's gonna take care of you when you're older and you get sick, or is it gonna lead you to getting sick and older faster so you get rid of you? Man, get out of the system. And the system is anything. You can think about the system you're in. Get out of the system. The system is here to allow someone else to have power of your mind. And your mind is the most sacred thing on earth. Once they have control of your mind, it's over. It's over. I'm being so rude. It's over. And what are we here just to be controlled? I know I wasn't put here to be controlled.
Sure wasn't.
Like, I keep it a buck with people when some people wonder, because I know people ask like, damn, why you care stuff like that? Bro, I look up my name. I'm so grateful for who my dad named me after. My dad named me after a king of Ethiopia. So back then in those days, there was a person with my same exact name that ruled people and was a king over a town of thousands and thousands and thousands. He was a leader that helped people and helped them grow. He had a beautiful mistress next to him. So when I read that and I hear that, you don't think I'm going to think of myself in that caliber and myself in that type of way? I can't achieve that. And I got someone telling me I should go work for somebody else and go be a slave for a couple years. Just, yeah, bro, but you got to work for them, bro. I don't think it was destined for me.
My name, when my mom created it, the way it's spelled out, it had no meaning. It actually had no meaning at first. It has now just came up that there's a new definition, I would say. I think it's in Hebrew or something.
Yeah, it's probably going to be Hebrew.
I don't even know. Destined for greatness. There was a white guy that I met at a gym, and he asked me my name. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him. He asked me my name. He asked me what it meant. I told him I didn't know. 2 weeks later, he came to me and told me the definition of my name.
Now that's power. That's power. Think about the universe right there. Universe brought that shit to you, and now brought the clarity to you, just for you to be so clear. You ain't gotta have nothing. You don't gotta hear nothing else.
Look up the definition here.
Facts.
Move that way.
Facts. It's your name. I wasn't given this name. I was given this name. I didn't pick this name. My soul, when I came into this earth, I didn't choose to be me. Yeah. I was given this. I didn't choose this name. I mean,
you wouldn't choose.
Nothing that I was given was my choice.
But this name was given to you. Your soul did pick this name.
Yes, because they chose to put it on my name. Yes. When I came out of that womb, they saw me as that one. Yeah. Know who you are, because when you know who you are, you realize ain't shit phase with me, bro. Like, I could be in the darkest times of my life, bro. Nothing's gonna phase me.
There's still niggas laughing at me, and
oh yeah, bro. People make fun of my name to this day.
There's niggas that I know from high school, bro.
Same here.
These niggas are
middle school.
These niggas are now not in the same position that I'm in. You were laughing at me because of my clothes and what I wore and how I looked.
But now you in the program.
Now I'm more successful than you, and I know it. And I've seen it. I've already seen it. I know the position that you're in.
We gotta be mindful, bro. Stop judging these people that you don't know. Stop judging. That's why I don't ever judge nobody. The more you judge people, the more you set yourself up for your own sacrifice. Because you put a spotlight on yourself. For if you fail, it looks even worse.
And for all my people who didn't shit on me,
oh yeah, man.
Just best believe you will be.
Oh, you remembered.
When we eating,
you'll
be at the table right next to it. Nigga.
Come on. Because keeping it real costs a lot. I realized as I've been on this journey, because he's vulgar, but I think I'm the most vulgar when it comes to now what I've been pushing so hard. And it's like, I've seen some of my friends kind of, I don't know if I want to, like, I mess with you, bro, but you're talking a little too out of my range right now. Don't worry. But the people that have been around, I'm listening to you, bro. I'm watching you. Because remember, these videos aren't 0 views. These videos are more than 0. They're more than a couple hundred, actually. People are watching. They're here. I'm taking note of everything. Every single thing gets noted down in my mental brain. But this has been a great episode. It's one of them ones. Man, I enjoyed this. Shit is amazing. Like, this is why I live. This is why I live.
We created something great.
Yeah.
You created something
great. We created something great, man. I brought the idea to the platform, and now we're blowing it up on the platform together. And I'm just grateful. Like I keep saying, every video I'm grateful for the people I have around me that's helping me grow this, bro. Because I remember doing this shit alone. I remember trying to push myself to go do a video on camera, have a microphone in my hand, talking in my hand to the camera, and saying to myself, oh my goodness, like, what is it? Who's going to listen to me? And then I'm thinking of all the people in my head that all of a guy that knows what they want. Bow. They love it, bro. It's just that simple. As long as you can keep it cordial, I love that shit. And when you know yourself, you can move with power. We did say it, but gotta stop lying to these females. Talking bro to bro. And I'm saying that because I'm single, so I'm hearing the stories from the females. And I'm hearing the stories from the guys. Bro, stop lying to these girls, bro. I promise you, we talk about the vision, we talk about clarity, we talk about power. It's the same thing with a girl. Like literally, it's the same thing with a female. If you have the clarity of knowing who you are and the power you possess, and you let this shorty know that, and you don't gotta let her know that she's gonna sense that off of you, and she's gonna sense that energy from you. You don't have to lie to her. You don't. There's no reason to lie to her. I promise you. I was catching myself in the past lying to females. That's because I didn't believe the power I had in myself. Now that I know the power that I have, there's no reason for me to lie to you, shorty. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This is what's going on. This is life.
She gonna move the way that you move.
Yeah. Do you want to stay with me? Do you want to indulge in this life that I live? Do you want to grow with me and help me grow, or kick rocks? It's that simple. Well, I'm gonna waste my energy with you. Like I don't even waste my energy with loved ones. I'm damn sure not gonna waste my energy with a stranger. Over some intimacy that realistically, if I hold off just for a little bit longer, I can get it whenever I want, forever. It's never gonna not be there. A lot of us are chasing the intimacy. You're chasing that feeling. I promise you, bro. When you take a break off of chasing the feeling, you start realizing what the real feeling really is, and what you really should be chasing. Because I promise you, it's not these shorties. They're going to flock to you when they need to flock to you.
I'm trying to tell you.
Like, it's that simple, bro.
You don't see damn who's popping right? Duke Dennis. You don't see Duke Dennis damn going and chasing after no.
They flock to him.
Oh, that was something else I wanted to add.
Go ahead.
Stop saying Lil. What is it?
Shit.
No, Lil.
I'll go.
Lil Baddies. No, Lil.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Fine shit.
That's what I just said. No, we definitely gotta stop. We gotta stop calling these girls shit. And these girls gotta stop calling themselves bitches, bro. I keep hearing that. I heard someone called themselves a BITCHES to me, explaining themselves. I said, what?
Stop. It's getting old. Man.
We're devaluing ourselves. Let's add more value to ourselves. That's the first. Got a program. Remember, it all starts up here. Got a program up here first. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's been a great episode. Like, share, comment, and subscribe because we're not gonna stop. It's only going to keep getting better, and you're realizing that might be why if you tapped in this far. If you are tapped in, I appreciate you for being tapped in.
Sure, man. Again, thanks for all the likes and the damn love that y'all been shooting out to us. I know there's some people that watch our whole video, so again, if you made it this far, man, the unfiltered way. So
come on. I did want to say as well, love is love. Love each other and love other people. And spread positivity and spread peace around to other people. Some people are going to push it away, but that's okay. As long as you give them the chance to push it away, you need to know who's around you, who needs to be around you, who doesn't need to be around you. Bro, spread more positivity, spread more love, because that's what we're missing in our group of people. We need to start embracing each other more. Man, I appreciate every one of y'all. Love is love.